morning. Start of day 3. Let's see if the microphone will pick this up. But it's raining. The sun's probably just starting to get up. Rained off and on all night last night. I should have got up when I woke up and grabbed my food and started prepping and breaking down, but I didn't. And now it started to rain again. So hopefully it'll have another lull. Then I can get back to going. And I'll cut this thing on. I see something interesting throughout the day. I think I'm trying to go maybe 10 or 12 miles today, depending on feel. I think it was 13 point something yesterday, and it pretty much took me all day. So I think there's a little bit different terrain today. Gonna help out. All right, thank you. Turn this thing back on if I see something neat down the trail. Good morning. Started day 3. As you can see, I got my wet weather gear on. It's been raining all night. Started raining pretty good this morning. Nothing super heavy, but it's been raining. This is where I was at, right here. You can see my spot that's still dry. Duplex kept me nice and dry. I don't know how dry it is now because it was soaking wet when I packed it up. I tried to shake it off and get it as dry as I can before I put it back in this bag. So I'm gonna move on down the road. This morning it is down. Start off going down the hill. Try and get 10 in today is my goal. We'll see what happens. Like I said, the weather kind of sucks, but you gotta embrace it, right? Let me flip this thing around so you guys can see the trees without me in it. All right. This is the AT this morning. That's the trail that goes to Whitley Gap shelter. Again, where I stayed last night. I'm still on the trail to Whitley Gap. And these definitely filled yesterday. And the AT goes down this hill. That's where I'm heading. I'll cut this thing back on if I get anything interesting. Looks like the views are going to be few and far between today. Thank you guys. All right, down the bottom of the hill is Hogpen Gap, as you can see. The other sign is telling you that Tesnati Gap is 0.9 miles. That was a son of a gun getting out of that gap, coming up that hill. Walking up to a road. I don't know which one it is, but it's a road. Damn, I guess I should have brought up my gloves. My freaking hands are getting chilly. I thought I'd warm up pretty quick. Yeah, I will here in a second. Looks like I'm about to start going back up. All right. Look both ways before you cross the street. I know what your parents always told you. And stop, drop, and roll if you're on fire. Today I don't think I'm gonna be on fire. You can see the clouds rolling through. All right, cutting this thing off. As you head up out of Hogpen, you come into Mark Trail Wilderness. Low Gap is 4.4 miles. Unicorn Gap is 14. All right, we'll put it back up. Alright, this is a soup that is my third day. Like I said, you saw me, I got my wet weather gear on, broke out some gloves, just rain shells, trying to keep my hand warm because the rain's cold, sucking the heat out of them. They're getting chilly, but really hard to video when you got a glove on. I'm heading to Whitley Gap shelter. Supposedly water there. Right now I'm carrying an empty liter bottle. I do have one, for the most part, full. 750, I think it is. But yeah, this is what you get sometimes on the Appalachian Trail. Walking through soup, walking in the clouds, baby. Alrighty. Cut this thing off and get my glove back on. Turn it back on maybe when I get to Whitley Gap. Level. Mountain. Mountain. Hopefully I'll stumble across it here a little bit. Alright, I'll cut it back on when I get there. Just feel like day 3 is not gonna have any footage because there's ain't crap to look at other than clouds. That's alright, that's part of it. I can't tell you, so far the walk from Whitley Gap to what will be Whitley Gap, man, is way easier than the walk from, say, Lance Creek to Nils Gap. When you go over Blood and there's a bunch of little mountains, Gaddis Mountain, maybe some unnamed mountain that's in the between Lance Creek and Blood. Yes, that was a day. And that Destiny Mountain, although it was short, that was pretty steep for me. Ooh, I'm walking right on the edge. Oh. Nice and rainy. Alright, I'll put you guys up, kick it back on if something cool happens. Alright folks, just rolled into Whitley Gap shelter. It's a nice little walk getting down the shelter from the trail. I want to say nice, it's not that far, but it's all down. The machine's all up, getting out. It kind of sucks. I guess that's why it's called Whitley Gap shelter. So I'm about to go get some water, fill up. I'm desperate need of probably slam what I have now and then fill up with everything. So it'll take me a minute if I go fill the bags 2 or 3 times. Alright, I'll turn it back on when I'm out and I'm going to leave. I'll get a shot of the shelter and all. Alright, so I didn't get a shot of Whitley Gap shelter. I got to talking with some guys that showed up right after I did. Got my water, hung out for a little bit. Put a long sleeve shirt on underneath this raincoat that I have on. But I don't know why I had to go there to get water. Right up the trail is this. This is a great place to get water. You can see it's still raining. The trail's a soupy mess. Alrighty, I got more stuff. I will cut the camera back on and let you guys see it. What the AT looks like in a rainstorm. It's not really a storm, but an all-day rain. Embracing the suck, as they say. Folks, still heading up out of Whitley Gap. It's a gradual climb getting out of here. Not a lot to see on the trail. Just a slow up. So far, it's crazy. It was cold. Now I'm really starting to warm up. Got my gloves off, hood down, unzip the jacket a little bit. Maybe about time to come back out of this long sleeve shirt. Who would have thought? It was downright cold up on some of those ridges. Kind of felt like little pieces of ice were hitting me in the face. I don't think so. I think it was just rain. They weren't far from being ice. All right. Turn it back on if anything interesting happens. Are the clouds lifting today? I hope so. I don't think they are. See, I'm above them. There's a mountaintop over there. I just got the top of some fairly lengthy up. I'm kind of on a down, maybe flat, kind of hard to tell. Seems like it stopped raining for the moment. I don't know what mountain that is. I'm glad I can see it. Whew. Ran into some fellas there at Whitley Gap. They're talking about humping all the way to Whitley Gap and trying to get a ride into Helen, because everything they got is wet. I don't know what status of my stuff in my pack. I'm pretty sure it's dry. It's all on the side of a trash bag, except for the tent and my food, which are both in waterproof bags. I've got a pack cover on, but everybody knows pack cover's about as good as a net. I should get one. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of dynamia or Cuban fiber. I mean, that's obviously what my tent was made out of. I didn't have a drop of water to get through the tent last night. Oh yeah, God, I hope this, dang it, I cussed. I hope this is blowing out. All right, I'll cut it off, going down a trail. This is the work that went into building this trail. They stacked all those stones, got a culvert through there. There's a little waterfall or slide or whatever you want to call it. Pretty. So it hadn't rained since I mentioned that the clouds appeared to be lifting. Fingers are crossed. All right, just filled it with water right there. Just want to make sure I'm full. And the clouds came back. Hasn't rained yet, but the clouds are back. There's a culvert. You see all the work that somebody did to build this trail. All right, put this thing down and get to hiking. All right, heading down. The terrain has changed. Level down. Rock. Oh, my right knee is killing me on the downs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone away so I don't bust my ass. I'm just gonna do this. My right knee is not acting right at all. No idea why my transition lenses are all freaking sunglassy. I wish you could turn it off. Yeah, there's UV rays out here, but ain't no damn sunshine. All right, so just hiking up the trail here. Sorry, I dropped my sharking poles. Just want to say a big thank you to my wife for encouraging this. you know, let me get out and play a little bit like this. Whew. I also want to give a shout out to the folks back at work. The glue that holds the stuff together over there. Great group of guys and gals. Also want to say thank you to my UK buddy for the blister things for your feet. Appreciate it. Hi, Mom and Dad. If you guys ever watch this. Big shout out to the folks in Peck, Michigan, too. Love that town. All right. Got the sappy stuff over with. Oh. Also a shout out to my aunt up in Jersey. She sectioned height a few sections of the AT. I think they go further than I do. Whew. Who else? And everybody else. How about that? All right, I'm gonna turn this thing off now and see something interesting, which is gonna be doubtful the way the clouds are. I'll cut it back on. Yeah. Got up on top of the hill. I guess I'm higher than the clouds. Guess I should say mountain. This is what it looks like if you head down. I also forgot to mention a couple of my hiking buddies, Pete Tan and Rocco. We've hit up, done the Gahuddy Trail a couple times. This is always fun. It's an 8-mile loop. If you've never been on it, it's a cool trail. Oh no, don't head me back down into the stuff. Kind of crazy looking, right? Hope the camera's picking it up. We got a mountain off in the distance, which I couldn't have seen 15 minutes ago. Awesome. I'll lift your spirits a little bit. Now the quandary, you take your raincoat off, you leave it on. Yeah, I'm getting pretty dang hot. The trail's still a muddy mess. My knee still hurts. I just popped some Advil a little bit ago. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. I think the only thing that's gonna help is rest. So, just talking to two guys that were gonna head over to Whitley Gap and run into Helen. It's very tempting, but I don't think it's a smart idea for me because it's a pretty good downhill to get into Whitley. I don't think my knee's up for it. Holy cats, completely clear right here. Cut it off. I hope this stays. Cut it off and turn it back on if something cool happens. All right. Still see the clouds blowing through here. I'll get a sign. Let's see what this thing says. Jacobs. No, Jack's Gap Trail. Chattahoochee Gap. Water. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I also want to mention my oldest boy has done quite a bit of the AT in Georgia, maybe all of it, with his grandfather, which is really cool of his grandfather to take him up here and do this. That was years ago. And the AT continues this direction. So that's the direction I'm gonna go. Cut it back on, was anything cool? Just after those signs, heading down the trail. Pretty good little mountain over there. According to my map, I got a mile to the next shelter, which definitely puts me into kind of wandering. Still pretty early in the day. I think I'll have done 10 by the time I hit this shelter. Obviously, I'm on a time constraint because I'm section hiking and I got to go back to work. Oh, but I don't want to hurt my knees. I mean, they're already freaking hurt, but hurting. Right at the front base of the kneecap is where I feel it. All right, getting a little rocky. I'll cut this thing off. There's a nice little valley for you. Up to the mountains. I just came from that direction somewhere. Blue skies at the moment. All right, turning it off. All right, when I said it was about a mile from Jack's Gap to Blue Mountain Shelter, I was wrong. It was 2.3. Evidently my math sucks out here. I'm gonna shut it off and see anything cool, we'll cut it back on. That's where we came from. That's where we're going. It's just solid rocks. All right, I'm about ready to get to that shelter and take some load off my knees and feet. Whew. All right, I gotta be getting close to this Blue Mountain Shelter. My knees are absolutely freaking killing me. Unless there's some miracle. I mean, I can barely go down and go up stuff. Never felt knee stuff like this, and this sucks. These rocks are brutal. The whole trail is like, not these rocks, that'd be okay. But these rocks, and these step downs like this, are killing me. I'm gonna turn this thing off so I can use both my trekking poles. All right, up here at Blue Mountain Shelter, I think that's what it's called. Made it to this point. See the sun is setting over that direction. I missed it actually going down the trees. Had some chicken and rice for dinner, a Kit Kat. It's feeling pretty good right now. My left knee is done though, so I'm gonna have tomorrow morning film a video coming down Blue Mountain into Unicoi. Probably gonna take me hours. It's only 2.4 miles, so it's gonna take me like 3 hours, I bet, to get down. All right. There's the duplex set up. shelter. They've got a fire going over there. So I'm about to go enjoy that fire. My last night here. Kind of bummed, but to do the miles I have to do, and the time that I have to do it is an impossibility with my knee. I could do 6 miles a day, tops. And that'll never get me up to Whitley Gap in time to get back to work. So, you gotta face reality. But it is what it is. I've enjoyed my time out here. And I'll come back and finish it out at some point when my knees get to feeling better. All right, I'm out.